You two in your man time. I'm not ready. It's Matt, it's Steve, married man, what married man? You can end. Oh, no. You have to buy it for the India. And lots of people in trouble. Yeah. Strong, independent women. Absolutely right. Need a man. I'm going back out there to mirror Fernando.
At AT&T, everyone deserves our best. Like the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra for $0. New customers, existing customers, everyone. Reimagine your world with Galaxy AI. Make it pop. Make it art. Make it yours. New and existing customers can get the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra for $0. Eligible for trade-in, any condition.
That kind of guy. So that's what I'm surprised. It's 100% 500 super fast, really reliable, with ultra low lag. 100% or nothing.
This is a good start. Everybody's Sandra. Here, send it to you. Please, make super stadiums become orchestras. This is baseball.
Everybody knows my name when I show up now, and I've been from New York to LA and every place in between. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots.
Okay.
Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Okay, but what are we doing? We are well in the older country.
Bowers, the man in motion. They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Leonard going to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete. Raheem Mostert out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Now the runner-up in year's Heisman race, Ashton Genty. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, they go with Genty. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing fourth down.
Jay, I know what I would do. It's already pretty hard. I would just love a chance to see what
Leonard gonna throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he is gonna have a Raiders first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
A gain of 14. And the Raider first down.
I'm going to see that's good. Even though so.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
To the air on second down, here's Leonard. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First catch.
You gonna take the whole fucking quarter?
Season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Las Vegas.
Play action. Here is Leonard. Forced out wide. He's got it about the 8. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Throwing again is Leonard. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. From the gun, here's Leonard. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball.
Yeah, you fucking lucky. You fucking lucky.
I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Dramatic results without drastic efforts, there's no way to change.
Leonard, gonna throw on third and goal. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
Here we go, 4th down, and it's Leonard. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
They'll run, and this is Dylan Lowby. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Second down at the 14-yard line.
Yup. He's nasty.
Second and 3.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And who's going to have the Pats' 1st down? They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Carry now for Lowby. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
9-yard line.
They'll give it again to Lowby. And it'll take him down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football. They'll come up here 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson.
That was a mistake.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. But the ball to the ground. It's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. Now it's going to be 3rd down. To throw now, May. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And the Raiders will take over here just past the 30.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Off the play fake, it is Leonard. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Leonard now on second down. Will be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's third down, and here is Leonard. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Raiders.
Play action. Now it's Leonard. Out to his right. He'll get this off to Genty. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
From the 35, here's second and 8. To the air once more, Leonard. Moving outside the pocket. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
To the air on third down. Here's Leonard. Got a man. It's Lockett. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Leonard to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Leads to second and goal.
They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on first down. And that ball incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On the handoff, it's Laube. And he nearly got it free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Nothing frenzy?
Crazy.
Or who am I kidding? Get you,
Here's May. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will score. Sean Booty. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Again,
Finally, my endless stamina of endless loneliness.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. Well, here down the field, it will fall incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
great. Hey, to work all day, every day. Sometimes on the weekend. Right.
task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away down the field, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stops and sets up 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
Leonard gonna throw for it. And he's gonna have the Raiders 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
To throw once more, here's Leonard.
What's this?
And he will get into the end zone. Tyler Lockett, touchdown Las Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time, final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And that one incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throw again is May. Walking free downfield, it is Williams. A pickup there of 28 yards. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
May to throw again. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's May again. Balled in by the tight end, Henry. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
If thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
The RPO, that one is complete. New England going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Second down and 3. May to the air.
God, what am I?
Zone. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take
I hit the wrong button. Dumb.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Get a lot of energy.
Look out. Headed in motion. Leonard going to throw on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. Moving to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
This is a pursuit of greatness.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. A give, and here's Loudon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw.
On second down, it's May. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Roberts. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
1st and 10, it is Leonard. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd down.
From the gun, here's Leonard.
Go back in time and change stuff.
And he's in! Tyler Lockett, touchdown Raiders. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
It's kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw now, May. Next to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll work forward for a yard. That's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now is May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Give him 16 there, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. May gonna look to throw. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. Defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Maybe I have that 16.
Here's May. That is caught. And he's in. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Henderson, 48 total touchdowns in 4 years at Ohio State. That is first here in the NFL. The extra point, up and good. And the Pats draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. 16-yard line. They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. From the 32 now, is first and 10. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Second down. Throwing on second down. Leonard. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
In Berlin is always right, open and complete.
Now Leonard. It is complete. He finds Duncan. Pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. We are through 3 quarters scores here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Leonard gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
4th quarter begins on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored,
You think I got it too close?
this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Yeah, this is like the best.
By Henry to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Now, May. And he's into the end zone. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? For an extra point,
Babe, let me see the tickets, babe. Let me see where you're getting them. Because you seem to not know where to even sit.
What's in store in the remaining time? Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right back the 25.
Where's my defense?
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he gets out of bounds as well. What a play. Big yardage. They've stopped the clock. They are on the edge of field goal range now.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. Leonard gonna throw on 1st and 10. He's gonna look deep here, looking for Rocket. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They run out of the gun with Genty. Are down at the 6.
Second and 6 at the Patriots' 6-yard
Once again, it's Genty. And he's in! Ashton Genty! Touchdown, Vegas. For Genty, 56 total TDs in 3 years at Boise State. And a touchdown there, the first of his NFL career. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Diggs on the reception. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 20, here's second and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll come up for second and 9. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for second down.
Yeah, it's crazy that it's taken. I'm not running with that.
They'll drop the throw. Right side and brought in by Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Patriots first down.
It's second and 10 for them.
7-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one in. Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
I fucked this game up.
Is good. A big one as we are tied.
No, but early on in the red zone and shit like that, fucking 2 interceptions in the red zone killed me.
Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He's across the 20. 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. That one to the sideline and incomplete and a penalty flag.
I don't know why you did that, but
maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Now on 2nd and long. To the air is Leonard. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I gotta be straight with it. You know, you and me and blood connection, yeah. However, every other after something truly physical, you still can't mean if the person in your face baby good.
From the gun, here's Leonard. Forced out wide. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. To throw on 1st and 10, Leonard. To the sideline, and what a shot, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. A pick up there of 19 yards. 1st down, Vegas. Leonard to throw again. First to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He'll try again here. It's second and 10. To the air once more. Leonard. Over the middle. It's the tight end Bowers. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5.
Maybe you should go.
Throwing again is Leonard. He's got it at 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's Genty. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see.
So, walking in my house, music. We get the ballot.
So where are we going?
Oh, right here. Yeah, I want to lose my parking spot.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. This kick is good. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
That's any place I think it's good.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
What's happening again?
So,
Me too.
why are we still talking?
I don't know. This is it.
You want some fries with that?
Granson, Dios cambie Fernández, Smith, and King. Buenos minutos. Los que creen, por minutos. Sí, usan Justin Bieber, ¿verdad?
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my
Time
way.
for Tommy's first pick.
This is the pepper potatoes I was trying to say. Yeah, but there's seasoning still. This is gonna be potatoes. I'm getting a good look. I like it. I will not be too much at this time. Hey, come on. Oh, you know, okay, I'll be right back. So, yeah, I expected this was not football. Well, I appreciate it. Look, I'm really sad that this one's doing things. I'm just so mad at you. I mean, you want to be mad at me. They can be mad at me. Anyhow, we talked about, we worked about, we talked about.